Okay, great.
It's 9 p.m.
Okay, great.
Did you start recording?
Yeah, you're
Great.
You're good.
Hello, YouTube. We are back with the third and final match from Anthony's Irregular Cube. It's late. We're not doing deck techs again. If you want to see what Anthony and my decks look like, 2 minutes of each, and you can see what our decks are. Anthony's playing a Grixis Spellslinger deck that has a Recurring Nightmare and a Gutter Bones in it, and I'm playing blue-green fair cards and trying to get to 5 mana without dying.
I mean, yeah, you say fair. You saw that my deck was not fast, and I don't think I can beat Primordial Mist. So
That's the one card I have against you is Primordial Mist, because you have no removal for enchantments, and if I can sneak it under a counterspell, which a lot of your counterspells only hit creatures.
Yep.
Did you decideboard?
I did.
Great. I won the roll. I'll be going first. I'll be keeping my hand. If you want to give the chat a little taste, James.
Oh,
Do you also want to update?
how do I do that?
In the bottom left,
Player
you're going
one
to
focus?
click P1 Focus. Yeah.
There it is.
Do you also want to update the off-screen producer?
Yeah, that's what I was
name?
about to do.
That's my hand, chat.
Good night, Oliveric.
And over here.
Oh.
Over here. This is a pretty cool hand. Got all my colors. Got some cool interactions. See how this plays.
All right, ready?
Yes.
Waldog Grove, take 1. Go to 19.
Uh-oh.
Play a Wingcrafter. Pass the turn.
Yeah. Drawing a card. Now do I start with the Dimir Aqueduct? Aqueduct. Always the question. I'll play a Temple of Malice. I will scry. Leave that on top. So you go.
Untap. Draw. Forest. Fibblethip.
Fibblethip.
Take 1. Go to 18.
18.
Trigger.
Yep.
Draw. I'll Soulbond. Attack for 1 in the air.
I'll take 1.
Damn, that Fibblethip flying.
19. Pass. Show me what that
I'll
Fibblethip
untap.
do.
Draw a card.
Oh,
Canonically,
no.
that is what a Fibblethip do.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Go ahead. Disfigure Fibblethip. I dare you.
Play an island and say go.
You won't disfigure Fibblethip. Coward.
I might.
Another situation where I hate these stupid bounce lands. But it is nice to have drawn 2 lands, I guess. Go to combat, attack for 2.
I'll take 2.
17.
Oh, sorry, I missed the point last turn, so you're 17.
Yeah.
All right.
And then...
Careful what you wish for a P-Rod.
I'll play Boilerworks and pick up Forest and pass the turn.
Lucky
All right.
Paper can make all kinds of content,
I will
including
draw a
Fibblethip
card.
ASMR.
Play La Montaña.
We can.
And I will cast Iron Crag Pyromancer.
Ooh.
See, if this was not a stupid tap land...
That card...
And I'll say go.
Draw.
I was at 3
Play a
for most
forest.
of that game list.
Go to combat, 2 in the air.
2 in the air. I'll take 2. Go to 15.
The problem is, I have essentially, literally no way to deal with this stupid Iron Crag Pyromancer.
Hell yeah.
Pass the turn.
Untap.
Utterly punished by a tap land, or by a bounce land, rather.
Draw. Problem is, what do I do right now?
I would suggest drawing a second card, personally.
Yeah, I know. I could do that, or do I get a little bit greedy? Play a Dimir Aqueduct.
Mm-hmm.
Pick up Island. Say go.
Naromeha, going to 17.
Naromeha.
Ooh.
Okay.
Untap.
Is this a wizard?
Sure is.
Is this a wizard?
No.
No.
Draw. Play a forest. Send 3 in the air, 3 on the ground.
Do I be a coward and not block Naromeha? I think so, but let's shock the Wingcrafter.
Teferi's Time Twist, the Wingcrafter.
You got it.
This is now on the ground.
Yep.
If you'd like to block it.
Doesn't that comes back end of turn?
Yes.
Okay. No blocks.
Take 4.
Take 4. Go to 11.
I will take 1. Play a Morph. It's Void Mage Prodigy. Anything. I'm not gonna make a look at my deck list. And I will go to my end step. Bring back a Wingcrafter. Soul Bond with Narumeha. Put a +1/+1 counter on it.
Yeah, that seems pretty good.
Go ahead. This is a Morph.
Untap. Draw. What does a Void Mage do
Did
or
you make a
do?
Morph token over here, James? You did, right?
I
Yeah,
did.
oh, it's so cute. I love it.
It's a little ditto.
I can pay 2 blue to unmorph it to counter a spell.
Counter a spell.
Yeah.
Maybe this is going to be one of those main phase type turns.
So we're at 17 to 11. Just double check. Oh, 16. Yeah. Okay.
I took 1 more for my Waterlog Grove. Sorry, the pain lands make the life totals
Yeah. No worries. Teferi's Time Twister.
Teferi's Time Twist.
Yeah. Oh,
Twist. Twist.
just twist.
Just twist.
No shout.
I'll play a mountain. I will cast Thrill of Possibilities.
Mhm.
Discard a Reckless Worm.
Sure.
That's sweet.
Madness Reckless Worm.
3 damage where?
Draw 2. Trigger. I will point 3 damage at the Wingcrafter. Pass turn. Sorry, Void Mage Prodigy is just counter, or it's counter unless I paid 2?
Full counter.
Full counter. Wow.
It's Void Mage Apprentice. Not Void
Apprentice.
Mage Prodigy. Yeah, 2 blue, turn to face up, counter target spell. Primordial Mist.
Yeah,
Can I have my Manifest token over there?
absolutely.
I'll go to my end step.
I like that
Morphs
you
and
have-
manifests.
Manifest this card. Pass the turn.
You did not take a damage for that? Okay.
Nope. I kept my Waterlog Grove untapped.
Untap. Draw. Let's play a swamp.
You know, sometimes you got to make a token, and you
Oh,
got a
shoot.
couple seconds to do
Do
it.
you mind if I don't play a swamp because I'm an idiot?
Sure.
Great, thank you. We're gonna play this island.
It is your
instead.
birthday.
It's my birthday, so I get to do that one time.
That way you get to cast a spell now and still hold up counter magic next turn. Oh, or you just cast Frost Titan?
Just gonna cast Frost Titan.
Sure,
Let's
that's
cast
fine.
Frost Titan.
Whatever.
I'll tap Narumeha.
Sure.
And attack you for 4
Take 4. Go to 12.
and say go.
Do I want to... I'm just going to pay 1 on end step to cycle this sensor.
Okay.
Draw. Then I'll untap.
Pay 1.
Draw. So I'm at 11 now, James. I'll play a Fairy Conclave. Time of Ice.
Oh no, that's bad for me.
I'll lock down the Frost Titan.
That's a flavor fail.
Yeah.
Go to... This is lockdown, sorry. Go to combat, attack for 5.
You got green, and 1 card in hand.
Green, blue.
Green. All right.
That's Waterlog Grove. And 1 card in hand.
Do I know something that I'm gonna feel like an idiot for? I will block Narumeha.
That one's not attacking.
Oh right,
Because you
it's
tapped it down
tapped.
with
Let's
Frost
just
Titan.
block a morph.
Sure.
Take
So you
3.
take 3. Right? Hold on 1 sec. Let me think for 1 second. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, do you have to pay 2 for the activated ability? Or I'm sorry, the
Oh,
Saga
yeah.
trigger?
Is it abilities too?
Spell or ability. Yeah.
Right, I'll pay 2 then. Go to 10.
Great.
All right. So then you took the 3.
Yes.
Okay. Go to my end step. Trigger Primordial Mist. Trigger Primordial Mist.
Trigger Primordial Mist.
And I will pass the turn.
Untap.
Not your Frost Titan.
Not my Frost Titan. Draw on a card. Can I read Time of Ice?
It's gonna tap down another thing. And
Then it
as long
bounces
as
all
Time of
tapped
Ice remains in the
things?
battlefield. Then it bounces all tapped things to their owner's hand.
Man, that's really rough. How can I do anything about that? I can't really. I'm at 8.
You're at 8.
I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna die. Can attack you for 4. You ever wish you could draw another card?
Always.
Yeah. Me too, man. Me too. You're attacking me back for 9. You tap something down, so I really can't afford to attack.
I feel compelled to also tell you this is a Fairy Conclave.
Yeah,
And this will untap.
right.
Andy bringing the beats.
We can disfigure a morph.
The morph, not the manifests.
Yes.
All right, that's the morph. It is Void Mage Apprentice as promised.
Hell yeah. I'll go to combat.
Sure.
I'll attack you for 4.
Take 4. Go to 6.
Reckless Worm, I believe. That's the
Yep.
the creature in the middle.
Yeah.
All right. Went to 6.
Color shifted, Arrogant Worm. Yep, I'm at 6.
And then I'm just going to Rift Bolt Narumeha.
Sure.
And say go.
I'll untap. I will draw. Time of Ice goes to its second chapter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Would you like to tap something?
Yes, I'm going to tap the Ironcrag Pyromancer. And let's make you have it. I will exile this manifest token
Uh-oh.
to dash in a treetop ambusher.
I believe dash is only from your hand.
No, you may cast a spell for its dash cost.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Asshole.
So I'm at 8. That would be 3, 4, 5.
This is exactly lethal with the
6,
Fairy Conclave.
7, 8.
So if you have any interaction,
It is still casting, not unmorphing, right? With
it is still casting.
All right, so let's soul manipulation and counter that.
No creature to get back.
No creature to get back.
Okay. It is countered. At least we knew about that, so we didn't have to throw all of our resources into something and then screw up. I will play land for turn. I will cycle the Waterlog Grove.
Sure.
Play a Wharf Infiltrator.
Mm-hmm.
Go to my end step. Trigger. And I will pass the turn. So the only thing you tap is the worm, yeah.
The worm. Draw. So I'm at 8. You're going to bounce both of these. And then 8. I'll go to combat.
Mm-hmm.
Attack you for 4.
I will block with this manifest token.
Okay.
Take 2. Go to 4.
Great. Can I see your graveyard real quick? Cast a Cling to Dust, exiling your counterspell, Censor. Actually, the Time Twist. I don't know if it really matters.
All right, sure.
Draw a card.
3 to me.
Trigger. I'm going to deal 3 to the... Well, this could be something big. Let's get rid of this.
All right.
Could be scary. What is it?
Another land.
Another land. Okay. Okay. And I'll play a Prismari Campus. And pass the turn.
Untap.
Draw.
Draw.
Trigger.
They all go back. I feel like you're almost guaranteed to have counter magic up. Actually, all you have to do is, well, no, you have to. Animate Fairy Conclave?
Yep.
Go to combat.
You're in combat.
Attack you for 4.
No blocks, no effects.
Take 4.
Go to 4.
I will draw a discard. I'll discard Croson Tusker. And I'll pay 2 to make a 3/2. Can I have my horror token, please? Ah, there it is. My beautiful boy. And then I'll go to my end step.
Yep.
See you, Balduvian.
And go ahead.
Untap. Draw a card. I'm at 4. You got a 3/2 now.
Sorry, why are we 4/4?
4 and 4.
Who gained 2 life?
What do you mean who gained 2 life?
I gained 3 life.
He
at
gained
some-
3 life from the Cling to Dust.
But Andy's life total is wrong.
Oh, okay. That's what I'm missing. Okay.
I'm at 4.
8, 8, 2. Okay. I missed the Masker Worm.
Reckless Worm.
That one.
I mean, doesn't seem great. This actually gives me 3 mana, so I can cast that. I'll cast Frost Titan. Trigger will target Fairy Conclave.
Sure.
And cast the Pyromancer.
So you're tapped out.
Say go.
That's fine. On your end step, I'm going to cast Quickling.
Yeah.
I'll put Fib with it back in my hand.
Sure.
And then I'll untap everything but Fairy Conclave. I will draw. Go to combat. Oh, you can block with the Ironcrag Pyromancer. So hold on, don't go to combat just yet. Instead, we'll just do this. Pestermite tapping down the Ironcrag Pyromancer.
Boop.
Attack
Give me
with
4.
everything.
Sure. Okay.
All right.
You got it. Oof. Primordial Mist is a lot.
2/2 every turn.
Whew. I feel like it barely got there. Very scary.
If I had... Yeah, I mean, there was a point there where it was like I could almost just burn you out, but I feel like I was not going to be able to get there.
I figured you were kind of close. Couldn't go to 3, obviously,
Good
at
night,
any
Mbop.
point with the Ironcrag Pyromancer in play. All right, you're on the play.
Yes.
Good luck.
I will keep it.
I'll keep as well. Show chat what you got.
I think this hand is fine. I'm not really sure how I want to sequence it, but that's a decision for later. In like 15 seconds.
Lands and spells. That's the best this deck does. Go ahead, Anthony.
I haven't figured it out yet.
How to sequence it?
Yeah.
Hmm.
This tap land is going to interfere with my plans a little bit. All right, let's start with a swamp and gutter bones.
Sure.
Take go.
Temples. Scry. Bottom. Pass.
Untap. Draw on a card. Let's go to combat. Attack
This
you
gutter
for 2.
bones is so weird in this deck. All right, I'm at 18.
Don't worry about gutter bones.
I'm literally not worried about it because it's the only card you have to pressure my life total until turn 8 or whatever.
Yeah,
I guess you could Madness in a Reckless Worm. That would be
it's possible.
a combination with
combination.
gutter bones.
Does it have a
Let's-
discard ability?
No, I mean he would have to cast spells. I'm just saying Reckless Worm is the only other card that could like
Oh,
attack
I
me
see,
and
I
threaten my
see.
life total. Forest. Treetop Ambusher. Pass the turn.
Uh-oh. Draw. Go to combat.
Yeah.
Attack you for 2.
16.
No blocks. Wild.
I told you I'm not worried about the gutter bones. I don't know what to say.
I'll cast Burning Fist Minotaur.
Sure.
And Temple of Malice. Trigger will scry. I will leave that on top. Say go.
Untap. Draw. Forest. Bounce the Minotaur.
Oh no.
Attack you for 3.
I'll take 3.
Pass the turn. Right, this can target itself.
That's a treetop
Yeah.
ambusher.
Draw.
Modern Horizons, forgettable common.
Wow.
The kind of stuff Anthony loves to put in his cubes.
Yeah.
It's basically Ragavan.
It's pretty much Ragavan. It's kind of like Ragavan, only it can give other
It attacks
things
for
power.
3.
It attacks for 3. It's a 2-mana 3/2. This card is like one of those cards that we've talked about from Modern Horizons that
I don't think it's one of those cards. I think it's
definitely
absolutely fine. It's
at 100% fine.
It is maybe the worst card in my deck.
I mean, the incarnations are better than it, but we don't get that much farther down the list before we start talking about treetop ambusher.
Yeah. Agreed. Let's play a swamp.
You got a swamp, buddy.
Hell yeah. How aggressive do I think I need to be?
I'm so afraid of gutter bones.
I'll go to combat.
Yeah, take
Okay.
2, go to 14.
It's coming for your life.
It's coming
It's bringing you in the gutter with
coming
him.
for my neck.
I mean, it's 10 turn clock.
Here's Burning Fist Minotaur.
Yep.
And I will suspend Rift Bolt.
Sure.
Say go.
Yes, it can,
Can block, but it enters tapped. That was the way they twisted the knobs to make it slightly different.
Yeah, that's how they made it balanced.
Wingcrafter.
You have a Wingcrafter.
Soul Bomb with Treetop Ambusher.
Yeah.
Go to combat, 3 in the air.
Take 3.
Play Waterlogged Grove. Pass the turn.
Untap. Upkeep. I will bolt. The Wingcrafter.
I'm going to do some twist and shout.
Cards in hand.
3, and I will draw another card.
Oh, Snakeskin Veil it.
Snakeskin Veil.
That's better.
Okay, I will draw a card for turn. Play a swamp. So you've got a 2/2 flyer and a 2/2 on the ground.
Correct.
I will go to combat.
Sure.
Attack you for 4.
Take 4. I guess actually, do you want to activate the Minotaur?
I do not want to activate the Minotaur.
Down to 10.
Pass the turn.
I guess you think you're winning the race. Don't know where you got that idea from.
He's trying to scare me. I'm not gonna.
I mean,
I'm not gonna.
I'll attack you
Be
for
scared.
7.
I'll take 7. Go to 7.
I'll play Fibblethip.
Fibblethip.
Draw. Play a forest. Take 1 off of my Waterlogged Grove to play the only morph in my deck,
Mm-hmm.
which is the Apprentice guy, Void Mage Apprentice.
Great.
Pass the turn.
End of turn. I'm gonna do the dang thing. Thrill of possibilities.
Sure.
Reckless Worm.
Sure.
I guess I should have blocked the thing that was actually on the ground, huh? Untap.
Yeah, that would have been good.
Yeah. It's getting late. I'm tired. Draw a card.
Damn. I didn't play land for turn. It doesn't matter. It's fine. Whatever.
It's fine.
I don't think I did.
You're at 9.
I'm at 9.
All go to combat.
Sure.
Back with the team.
Morph on the Minotaur and Fibblethip on Gutterbones.
So eat the morph, trade with Fibblethip,
Sure thing.
and you'll take 4.
Go to 5.
Oh no. I've made a huge mistake.
Was it thinking you're winning the race?
I mean, I'm not saying it's not that. Play Kess.
Well, that's a problem. Well,
I'm
race
not
irrelevant. Bomb has arrived.
Bloodchief's Thirst, the Wingcrafter.
Sure.
And say go.
Play a forest. What do I have that I could draw that's good?
Great question.
I guess I'll draw a card before I scoop. Glad I did that.
Oh,
Time of Ice.
sure.
Then you can just cast stuff from your graveyard. Do you have a burn spell in there?
I do
Yeah,
have
I'll
a Rift
scoop.
Bolt.
You're done.
Okay.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay.
Kess.
Hooray.
Better card. All right. Game 3.
Not you. Gutter Bones.
Gutterbones. You've been so much better off if Gutterbones was any other card that game.
Chat, do you agree?
I think so for sure.
I didn't ask you.
Okay.
He did.
You always win a long game against me for sure. So I don't know why you would try and race. You were just like, if I just draw,
How do I always win the long game?
you have a much better deck in the long game.
You've got the Squirrel Lord and the Primordial Mist. I
Miss
do not
is
feel-
the only potential problem in a long game for you.
It feels like a big problem.
Yeah, I think Gutterbones. Like you had I think, relatively aggressive hand for what your deck can do, and I think it mattered because the race. I mean, Anthony won the race.
Yeah.
I mean, I couldn't beat Kess. It doesn't like I don't have removal on my deck. I'm blue green, so Kess just removes a thing a turn for the rest of the game.
If it was just another interactive card, it was half a turn between who won, right? So
Half a turn between who
I'm
won.
saying like if Anthony got another turn, you were dead, and if like Kess being a flyer was the most relevant part of Kess.
He untapped and had lethal. Otherwise, I literally had extra turns to play. I wasn't dead on board except for Kess presenting lethal with Rift Bolt in the graveyard.
I'm trying to remember what was in your hand, but you still had a couple. Well,
I had outs that all evaporated when Kess hit the board.
I love Gutter Bones. I hadn't until this moment.
You're allowed to love whatever you want. I want to play.
you got him up.
Huh?
I don't know, man. There's no Gutterbones.
How hard do I mulligan to Gutter Bones?
The other thing is, for every game where you have Gutter Bones on turn 1, I'm going to take a mulligan. Where it's actually maybe defensible, you're going to draw it in the mid game, and it's going to be worse than nothing.
Keep this. And then maybe I'll finally draw Recurring Nightmare. Then it'll be great.
Maybe.
This deck is not great.
I think it's pretty good.
Thank you. I mean, it's like...
I think it's a control deck, and you should cut Gutter Bones and Recurring Nightmare.
Probably.
To be honest.
Yeah. That's why it's not great. And like specifically because I have a couple other big creatures that are good with... It's unfortunately not that good in my deck. He's looking at a Dreadhorde Arcanist.
Really?
He has like no 1-mana spells.
Shock, Dismember? Are those the only two?
Shock and Disfigure, I think, are the only two.
Yeah. And Cling to Dust.
Sure.
I also had some more in that, which is like, I don't know. This deck is kind of pulling in two directions.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right, down to 6.
I'd play that.
I'm on the fence. It's definitely what I looked at. I should really get the other version of it though, with the
Godzilla art?
I'll keep this one, chat.
Godzilla.
Give me
Gotta
just
put
a sec.
this back.
There you go.
This is going back. Keeping this hand. Lands and spells. What do we say? Ready, Anthony?
I'm ready.
Island, Wingcrafter, pass the turn.
There he is. It's kind of like your version of Gutter Bones.
Oh, did you show your hand to the...
I did, I think.
Oh,
Tried.
I don't know if
Oh, well.
I caught it, but...
Oh well. Pass.
Untap. Draw. Island. Wharf Infiltrator.
Yeah.
I'll Soul Bond.
This thing's
One
gonna
in
be
the air.
hard to block. I'll
Pass
get
the
a
turn.
19. I'll draw a card. Play a mountain. Burning Fist, Minotaur. Pass.
Sure. Untap. Draw. All right, go to combat.
That's dead weight.
2 in the air.
Taking 2.
Trigger.
card
Draw
you're thinking
and
of.
discard.
Yeah, Deadweight is the disfigure.
I'm going to discard Teferi's Time Twist, play a Lumbering Falls, and pass the turn.
I will untap. Draw a card. You got blue up.
Mm-hmm.
I'll play an island. Go to combat. Attack you for 2.
Take 2. Any discards? All right, go to 18.
Second main. I will pay 2. Cast Ransack the Lab.
Sure.
Look at top 3. I mean,
Oh, this should be on the bottom, not my graveyard. That's what I put on the bottom of my mulligan. I just put it in my graveyard.
oh wow.
That's a real leak of information to Anthony.
Yeah.
Correct, P-Rad.
All right, I'm gonna put Carnarium and Mire Triton in the graveyard.
Sure.
This one in my hand, and I already played my land, so I'll pass the
That
turn.
must be a good one you put in hand. Combat.
Yep.
2 in the air.
Taking 2.
Trigger. Draw. Discard. I'll pitch Waterlog Grove.
Okay.
Play a forest and pass the turn.
Draw. Play a swamp.
Mm-hmm.
Go to combat.
No blocks.
No effects.
16.
Pass turn.
Untap. Draw a card. Go to combat. 2 in the air.
Cards in hand.
4.
4 cards. Yeah,
I didn't lie. It's 4.
I'm gonna Cast Strangling Soot, targeting the Wharf Infiltrator.
How do I feel about that, chat? I think I feel fine about that.
Okay.
That dice. Take one.
Take one.
Second main phase. I will play a Mother Bear
Yeah.
and I'll Soul Bond. And I'll pass the turn.
Them bears be flying.
Draw. That is annoying. Attack for 2.
No blocks. 14 all.
Play a Blood Sky Berserker.
Mm-hmm.
Demir Aqueduct. Pick up a Swamp. Pass the turn.
Ooh. That's not good. Draw.
What's that? Not having a second spell.
Not having a second spell.
Yeah.
Go
Yeah.
to combat.
Yep.
3 in the air.
Taking 3.
Play a forest. Play Primordial Mist.
Oof. Yep, you got it.
Go to my end step. Make a manifest. Pass the turn.
Untap. Draw. Hmm. I guess I could just try to do that a bunch.
What's he talking about, chat?
Play a swamp.
Yeah.
What do I do?
What are those?
I mean, I could do that. I could do it twice, which triggers this guy, but that doesn't really matter. Because I'm just
Cling to dust twice?
attacking. Not having a second red man is also kind of annoying here. All right, let's go to combat.
Sure.
Let's attack you for 2.
No blocks.
Take 2.
12.
All right, let's try and get lucky here. I'll play a Recurring Nightmare.
Yeah, okay.
I will do it and floop these.
Yeah.
I'll gain 2 life.
Yep.
And mill 2 cards. No, these are not the cards I want.
Shock and thrill.
I mean, they're red cards, so that's
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
This seems like a fine turn to Recurring Nightmare twice.
Yep, I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
Do it again. Get that guy some counters, get my Minotaur back,
Want to see me do it again?
and I'll pass the turn.
I'll
6
untap.
mana, give Burning Fist, Minotaur,
Give this
Vigilance.
Vigilance and give this plus 2, plus 2.
Okay.
And I also gain 2
Gain
life.
2 life, mill 2 cards.
And I milled 2 cards.
Yep.
Patient rebuilding.
No. Oh, this is terrible for me.
Go to my end step,
Oh,
manifest.
yeah,
Yeah.
gain 2 life, didn't you? That's important.
And I will pass the turn.
It triggers on your upkeep. I mill 3.
My upkeep. You mill 3, and I
Draw
draw
a
a card for each land put into the graveyard that way.
Now,
Play a mountain.
we are playing a little bit of like a Russian roulette here.
I mean, yeah, you could have
Mm-hmm.
Rise from the Tides in hand. That's possible.
Or you mill over the Titan.
With Recurring Nightmare?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I care about that.
Okay.
I think he's probably right not to care about that. I mean,
He's never going to deal any damage to me with it. I get a 2/2 every single turn if I cast
Yeah.
no spells. My lack of attacks indicates that I am just going to try and mill him out to death because he has no answer to a resolved enchantment.
let's
See these guys? They jump blockers.
go to combat.
Sure.
Attack you for 2.
You could mill over Gutter Bones, and then
And then
you'd be in trouble.
I'll double block.
double block.
Yep.
All right, I will give this +2/+0,
Sure.
discarding Reckless Worm.
Oh, that's not good. All these turns, and then he gets a Reckless Worm?
And then I will cast Reckless Worm.
It's kind of a blowout, to be honest. All right, well.
And I haven't yet played a land? Right?
I think you did. You played your second mountain this turn.
Yes.
Yes,
that's
that's
seven.
Because you said
Yep,
last turn you're frustrated you didn't have double red.
That's correct. I did that right away. I was really excited about it. You're right. Given that, let's Blood Chief's Thirst this. Trigger. Get 2 counters is the important part.
Sure.
And say go.
Untap. Draw.
Trigger.
Oh, sorry, trigger.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, upkeep before I draw.
Mill 3.
Mill 3. And then
Mountain,
you-
Mountain, Rise from the Tides. No.
All right, so I draw 2 additional cards. Then I draw for turn.
Man, so Andy's just drawing 5 cards a turn.
You
not
think
good.
one of those cards would have been a land, and yet.
And yet, couldn't have milled Kess or Gonti, Lord of Luxury.
Do you have that in your deck? Oh, yeah, you do, don't you? I passed that to you.
That's like the thing that puts me over the edge of being like, let's try and make Recurring Nightmare work.
Play
Sure.
Yavimaya Sap Herd.
Sure. Make some blockers.
Go to my end step.
Make some blockers.
Make a manifest. And I'll pass the turn.
All on tap. I'll draw. Of course.
Of course.
Of course.
You can still draw cast and cast Rise from the Tides.
It's true. I'll play a swamp. So, stuff I can do here now. I still have the option to make this bigger, and it's got first strike. If I cast 2 spells, first main, this will get menace and be very large.
A big chongus.
The
Sounds
easy
like
way
a
for me to
term.
cast 2 spells is by casting Recurring Nightmare, which doesn't work great with the other plan of actually attacking with these creatures. I do have a spell with Flashback, which costs 6. So I can't even just like put Recurring Nightmare out there with the mana I have and cast that. All very sad. What is the Wingcrafter bound with something?
No, did not soulbind it with anything because I didn't think to.
Okay, cool.
Do you think they'll ever bring Soulbond back?
I could see it. The only thing that's a bummer about it is the lack of clear indication on the board
What's bound?
as to what's bound. Yeah.
Cast Frost Titan.
Sure.
Trigger. I will tap your manifest token,
It is tapped.
and I will go to combat. Attack this way.
Oh, into the Royal your Blood Sky Berserker?
My Blood Sky Berserker.
Yeah, the 5/5? Yes.
Yeah.
The 5/5 that gets
Sorry.
smaller when I bounce it?
I'm
Yes,
just in
that's what I will
disbelief
do.
that you're doing this to me.
And I will You're just gonna have a disfigure or some shit if I try and triple block your stupid shit. All right, I'll put a sapperling in front of the Minotaur, and I will take 4.
Sounds
Go
good.
to 8.
Second main.
I'm not in the mood to get blown out by a disfigure /
I will
shock.
recast this.
Sure.
Then, and say go.
Untap.
Doesn't untap.
Does not untap. Thank you. Upkeep. Please mill
Trigger.
3.
Island.
Why would the disfigure blow you out?
Gonti, Lord of
If I
Luxury.
triple blocked, he could remove it on my creatures, and then I
Or
would
just-
lose all my creatures, and he wouldn't lose his worm.
Yeah.
Or just discard a card to eat your board?
No, I was blocking the worm.
The worm.
Oh, the worm. Okay.
The worm.
You flipped 2?
I flipped 2 lands.
All right, so I'll
and
draw
Gonti, Lord
2
of Luxury.
end card for turn.
It's all coming together.
It's all coming up. Gonti, Lord of Luxury now.
I'll play Fibblethip the Lost.
Fibblethip.
Never mind,
Trigger.
you're screwed.
Yeah,
Draw
I
a card.
can't beat Fibblethip.
Everybody's favorite.
Although
homunculus.
my removals, my 4
Is
mana
it
removal
Boilerworks?
spell
Pick up this forest.
Cool. Gets cheap. I can only spend 2 mana to destroy Fibblethip.
Go to my end step, make a new manifest.
Does
Yeah.
he go into the library if that happens? I can't remember. Or
Pass the turn.
does he run away?
What happens? No. He just dies.
No. Untaps.
Let's say I soul bond my new manifest with my Wingcrafter.
Okay. Draw for turn. So you have a 2/2, another 2/2, 2 1/1s.
It's true. I
This
do.
all seems good and fine. Let's Bloodsky Berserker, you do nothing. So maybe I should kill you.
Yikes.
Go to combat. Attack with a team.
Trigger.
I will tap this flying 2/2.
Go to blocks.
Yep.
Put that there. So
Seems
you know
good.
what? Put this here.
That seems good.
And put this here. Yeah, I'll go there, and I'll take the 4.
Uh-oh.
Did
my
your phone
phone's-
die?
Yes.
Okay. You go to 4.
Okay, pass me my phone, James. I'll take it over.
Should you have a plug over there?
What is Anthony at?
13.
Yeah, I can make a plug happen.
Great, thank you. Are you excited?
Yeah.
Trying to burn me out. I see your little smirk over there.
All right, so these are dead.
Sure are.
I would if I could. Let's cast Recurring Nightmare.
Sure.
Do the dang thing. Floop, Gonti, and Burning Fist.
I hate Gonti so much. Stupid. Stupid card is so dumb. So much work.
Thank you, thank you.
So complicated.
Everybody loves it. I don't know what you're talking about. These
Still
go on
not
the
getting any
bottom.
removal from me because I don't have any in my deck.
Yeah, tell him.
I guess you flipping Time Advice would be pretty bad for me.
Cast Recurring Nightmare.
Yeah.
Trigger. Do I want to mill myself even faster? No. Let's flip Gonti and the Burning Fist back.
Sure.
And play a Campus and say go.
All right, untap one of my manifest, not the other one.
Would you get? Just.
Please mill 3.
Okay.
Land. Pyromancer. Murderous Compulsion.
I'll draw 1 off of that, and then I'll draw another one. Play a forest for turn. Play Time of Ice.
No.
Tap down the Actually, I mean, I can just chump block that thing. You know what I can't just chump block is the Trampler.
Fair. Ten cards left in deck.
If I give you one more attack with the Frost Titan. How about I don't do that? Okay, I'm going to tap down the Reckless Worm.
Okay.
And then I'm going to exile this card and cast Manowar
Sure.
and bounce the Frost Titan.
Okay.
Do you have to pay 2 more for that?
You do, yeah.
No, this is a...
Spell or ability.
So stupid. Okay, can I target this with the Time of Ice then? And
Sure.
then bounce the Reckless Worm at this?
Sounds great.
Sorry. I forget that cares about abilities. It's dumb. All right, go to my end step. Make a new manifest. Pass the turn.
All untap. Draw a card. Play a swamp.
Yeah, so there is technically a counter. I think we're just keeping track of it in the mind.
Where's there a
Where's the
counter?
Ice counter?
It puts an ice counter on it?
Yeah, that's how it keeps track of what it's keeping.
No, it doesn't. It says tap target opponent creature controls. It doesn't tap target controls on tap set for as long as you control time.
Never mind. We lied.
Wait, should one of your manifests still be tapped from this Frost Titan?
This is my new manifest. You
It's a
tap
new
the one down that
manifest.
I exiled and then cast.
Okay. Right. Okay. Cool. So you're at 4.
Oh, hold on a sec. I see what they're trying to say. You still don't have the 2 to pay for the Time of Ice ability.
Right.
You either the Mana War and the Time of Ice
So
are
stupid.
both.
All right, you want to roll it back?
Yeah, let's do it. So these were both tapped.
We got
Alright,
there,
play
Chad.
land.
Thank you.
I can just put this back.
All right, well, let's tap down the Reckless Worm, and then I'll just bounce the Bloodsky Berserker. You can keep your Frost Titan.
Okay. All right. So then
Now
I'll
you resume. Thank you, Chad, for keeping us honest.
untap.
All
draw
these
this
different things
land.
work different ways. It's so annoying.
So you have 4 blockers.
That I do.
I no longer have my trample or my menace creatures, which is not my favorite.
Can I get a cards in library check on you? Do you mind if I just count?
9, I
9.
think.
9. Yeah, it is 9. Okay.
It's going to be less than that.
And I still haven't seen Kess, right? Either in your hand or in the graveyard.
Correct.
Well, I haven't seen it in play or in the graveyard. I haven't seen your hand, obviously.
Costs 4. I should have done a thing.
He said it costs 4. What does he have that costs 4? Rescuer Sphinx? It's got to be a Rescuer Sphinx.
All right, let's cast the Bloodsky Berserker.
Sure.
Go to combat. Attack, trigger, tap down a manifest.
Okay. I will chump and chump.
Sounds great. Second main. Recurring Nightmare.
Mm-hmm.
Sacrifice the Frost Titan.
Mm-hmm.
Get Iron Crag Pyromancer.
Mm-hmm. I don't get to do fun stuff. I just get to cast my cards and then like
Pay
y'all get to do
2,
the fun
You
thinky
have
stuff.
a patient rebuilding
Cast
and
Heart
a
Warden?
what's
There's no thinking involved.
primordial mist.
And then I will sacrifice the Heart Warden to draw a card.
Sure.
And deal 3 to you.
Pretty bad.
And say go.
Drawing cards is fun.
Sure.
All right, this is tapped down.
Oh, trigger. Yep.
Upkeep.
Trigger Berserker.
3, please.
Yep.
Here they come.
Rift Bolt. Gutter Bones. There he is.
All right,
And
it's over.
memory.
I draw no extra cards. I'll draw for turn. Play a Temple of Mystery. I'm sorry, this happens first. Really not happy about Ironcrag Pyromancer. This thing's just going to kill me, probably. All right, well, let's tap down the Bloodsky Berserker. Can you put that in this just over here so I know which ones are locked down?
Yeah.
So you get to untap the Minotaur and nothing else. All right, then I'll play this Temple of Mystery. Scry, keep that on top. Go to my end step.
Yep.
Manifest. Pass the turn.
Untap.
Please no draw a second card a turn.
Draw a card.
Please no do. You're just going to draw Kess and cast any card draw spell and I'm dead. It's going to be so disappointing.
Okay, so the situation is I could scry. Good. That's good. I could get Gutter Bones if I can deal 1 damage to you. That's good. We got so many burn spells in the yard. I just really need to be able to draw a card, but I don't think I have any way to do it or to get one of these draw spells out of the yard except for Gonti.
So now it's just 4 left in your library. It's an unfortunate number. You're going to get a whole other turn.
Let's play Temple of Malice.
For a second, I thought that was a Canyon Slew. I was like, yeah, play it.
That would be incredible. All right, well, Gonti, you're my only hope.
Until you get another turn.
And then
When there's
he's my other hope
Okay.
again. Recurring Nightmare?
Yep.
Floop, Bloodsky Berserker,
Mhm.
and Gonti.
See, you've seen Spy Kids. Floop?
Don't know what you're talking about.
No?
That's clearly from Floop the
It's
Pig.
clearly from Floop the Pig.
Oh, is it really?
I mean, Floop the Pig is a
I don't know what
thing
that
a
is.
guy says in a YouTube video, so he picked that card kind of quickly, chat. I don't like that.
Ugh.
Bonafide, Bunta Vista, Uffa Duffa.
Uffa Duffa. Recurring Nightmare. Let's now flip back into a Frost Titan.
Sure.
Trigger. Tap one of these.
Sure.
Yeah, Fegan Floop from Spy Kids.
There you go.
Oh, did I screw up?
What do you mean?
You have 1 untap blocker.
And you have 1 attacker.
I have 1 attacker, but could I have made 2 Frost Titan triggers? No, this is fine. It's great. We got it. I'm figuring it out. I'm going to just figure that.
Sure.
And then go to combat.
When you go to combat.
Yes.
That was the good one to disfigure, by the way. I will cast Pestermite and tap down your Burning Tree Minotaur, Burning Fist Minotaur, whatever that thing is. Tapping it down.
I will soul manipulate the Pestermite.
I'll censor that.
Oh no. All right, so I'm also going to target a creature here, maybe.
You can target all you want.
Gutter bones. Gutter bones. None of my creatures draw me a card, right?
Ooh, you're going to bounce this manifest back to my hand. That almost never happens with Time of Ice.
What is?
This manifest is going to get bounced back to my hand because it doesn't untap during my untap step.
All right, we'll get back.
And Time of Ice.
Is it opponent's creatures?
No,
or
it just
all
bounces all
creatures?
tap creatures, but there's never any tap because it's the beginning of your.
You're countering.
Oh,
You're
sure,
countering
sure.
the.
Yeah, I'm censoring
Yeah.
it. That's why I said I don't know why you're bothering to target
Sure,
anything.
Sure. I'm dumb. Sorry.
This is tapped.
That is tapped. I will declare no attackers, and I will say go.
Untap everything except for the one you tap down.
Uffa duffa.
This is first main phase. So first upkeep, mill 3.
Yep.
I wonder, were you thinking about this when you bottomed your scry? I hope you weren't.
I was, but
And you
They
intentionally.
are.
you get nothing.
There's Kess. Ooh. Wow. All right. Draw a card. I'm not just going to die to Kess. That's good. We love.
Why? I have Recurring Nightmare in my hand.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
Okay.
This then happens.
Okay. You'll
Played a
bounce
lot of
my
games
Minotaur.
that
It's going to bounce this manifest.
go into 1 to 2 cards in library.
Yeah.
Or no cards.
Play a forest. How much mana you got over there, buddy?
Like 12.
I don't want to know I want to know the exact amount of mana you have over there, buddy.
11.
11 mana?
Like 12.
You could mail him out. I don't know how.
May I see your graveyard, please?
Yeah.
So your burn spell is Rift Bolt and Shock. I'm going to go to man step.
All right.
Manifest
some
the
stuff.
top card of my library.
I will draw the last card in my library.
You sure will.
Well, I don't know if I'm going to draw another card this turn, so I feel like this Pyromancer is probably not super useful.
You would also just lose before the damage would kill me.
That's the joke.
Okay.
Thank
Well,
you.
it wasn't a very good joke. And you should feel bad.
Okay. I'll cast Recurring Nightmare.
Yeah, sure.
What are you going to do to me here?
What are you going to do to me?
Great question. I'm going to cast a Morph. I can do that, right?
Sure.
Give me a second to think about that one. You're going to cast a morph.
I'm going to cast a Morph.
That's fine.
Great. Cling to dust, though. If only I could just draw cards. Oh, well.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Oh, did I fuck up? I could have cast that last turn. No, it wasn't in the graveyard yet. That's why.
I got really lucky in the
Yeah.
order in which I milled you
Yeah,
this
yeah.
game. I was dead to so many mill flips that you just didn't flip.
Cast Shock, targeting your face.
And that's do you have a Dwemer Aqueduct up
I
there?
Sure do.
I'm going to condescend that for 4.
Presumably you have another counter. I'll do this instead, just for fun. Unmorphous.
Targeting the condescend?
Target the Condescend.
Nerumeha, copy the Condescend.
That's cool.
GG.
Wow.
That was nuts.
Oof.
Needed exactly that.
Oof, oof, oof.
What
I
a
really
game.
needed a way to draw a card the turn before. Or
Look at my library.
look at my library. Yeah, I
We
know.
had
I
two
saw
games.
all of. I saw literally all of those.
Oh, yes, right, because you
Yeah.
put them all on bottom. So you literally flipped. You flipped with Gonti twice, 3 lands and
flipped
1
with
spell.
Gonti.
That's nuts.
I mean, one of the flips was good because it let me trigger the Pyromancer. Oof.
Love to rewatch that one back and figure out how many punts we had. I'm sure it was 1 million.
Yeah.
Big, complicated board state.
Very late at night.
Very late at night.
I couldn't just attack you there, could I?
No.
Great.
I had like 5 creatures in play.
As Kess, I just reanimated, so.
Yeah, you had
Yeah.
2 attackers. I had
Great.
5 blockers. Whew. Well, I did the thing where I played my 5-drop spells. I had to make decisions in the last turn of the
Yeah.
game. That was fun.
That was a turn.
The other turns
You
of the
got
game, I just
Gonti
kind of sat there and
recurring
did
night-
stuff.
nightmare going?
Good games, Anthony.
Yeah. You know what really would have helped me that game if I
Milling the cards in any different order, like literally
that's
any
true.
different
That's
order.
true. Or,
Like all you need to do is flip
Yes.
cast earlier, or
Cling to Dust.
Cling to Dust earlier, or draw either of them.
Mhm.
Yeah, that was nuts.
All right, stop recording.
I got very lucky. Yeah,
Yeah.
you can stop recording.
But-
Bye, everyone.
if
Bye,
I-
YouTube.
Well, if you,
Just
yeah,
YouTube.
okay.
Just keep talking to
YouTube.
chat for a sec.
Um,
We like chat better.